Hello ladies and gentlemen, FrozenStag here, and welcome back to our Divide and Conquer faction tournament. So today's episode will feature Harad and Rohan, and if we have time, we'll feature the Dwarves of Khazad-dûm and Erebor, which should be interesting to see who comes out with those two. Harad and Rohan, it could go either way, honestly. So let's kick on with that then. Sorry, I want to recap you on quickly before I go in. I've changed up the upload schedule, and I shall explain why. So before it was Monday to Friday. So Monday to Friday literally was, and if you want to watch the video, just the actual battle, then skip ahead a bit. But for those interested, I will keep going on with this. Originally, I was uploading probably 5 series from Monday to Friday. Saturday, Sunday, occasionally being a faction review, whatever mod stuff, mod showcases, hot seat things. And that would have been like 5-6 series probably going on for like once a week, and those series could go on for absolutely ages. I pre-recorded about 3.5 hours, or a bit more than that, or 4 hours really, of the Jon Snow series, and that would have taken me up to about, for one episode, would have taken me up to about end of April this month, and by that point it would have been on to about May, so that's 3 months in advance, and that's miles away. And I thought, my god, if I finish the Jon Snow thing and then start recording Blackfire after that, I will be miles ahead of everyone else. So like, I wouldn't see comments for months. So I thought, no, that's silly. So I had some thought and I reconsidered, and I thought, right, let's just redo the schedule. And so what I've done, I've come up with 3 series at a time, uploaded 2 episodes during the week. I thought that's so much better than doing that once a week thing. This doesn't mean I need to record a bit more, but I can do that. You know, if the schedule is a bit lackluster, like I can't get a video out, like I can only get 1 video out a week, then I will have to still do that, and just have to deal with it, I'm afraid. But let's see. So everything else will be series. Sundays I will keep open for hot seat overviews, hot seat epilogues, hot seat announcements, poll videos, and eventually faction reviews when I finish off some of the sub ones that I'm still working on. America's is one you'll like to see first. Fire and Fury will be after. So sorry for those who are desperately waiting for the hot seat, but the Americas is so much quicker for me to finish off, so I just want to get that done, and then I can focus all my efforts into the War of Conquest, which is probably what I will do. So Sundays, explained. Why am I trying to rephrase that again? I don't know. But anyway, so every month, so Monday and Thursday will be Crusader Kings 2 Wessex. So you get 2 episodes of those a week, which I think would be fine. So that'd be good. And then for this series you're watching today, will be up Tuesdays and Fridays. We'll get 2 episodes of this. And then on Wednesdays and Saturdays, you'll get 2 episodes of CK2 Game of Thrones Jon Snow. And yeah, I think that's a better thing than we had worked out before. So with what's going to replace Jon Snow, because I've worked out a few already, Crusader Kings 2 Game of Thrones Targaryen Dynasty Season 2 will replace the Jon Snow series. Once that wraps up, Targaryen Dynasty Season 2 will appear, probably straight after. Something I probably will do is, like, say if the series ends, like, say CK2 Wessex, like the last episode is on 1 week, I probably won't upload another episode on Thursday. I'll give myself a bit of time to do to set up some intros and stuff like that for this series. And that's another thing I can do. I can work on because you may notice for Jon Snow, I didn't actually do an intro like thing that you've seen for this series and the Wessex one. But for Targaryen Dynasty Season 2, because there's no point in me going back and putting one in, I'll do an intro for that because I have a bit more time. So expect, like, sometimes if it's like the final episodes, it might be a little bit longer to account for a bit of time and 1 episode a week, so I can work on an intro and set up the next series. So yeah, so Targaryen Dynasty Season 2 will replace Jon Snow. I'm going to be working on the Apache Tribes campaign, which I've already done the thumbnail. I didn't show that. I can go here and scroll up. That's the thumbnail I did for Jon Snow. And I did a thumbnail for my Apache campaign, which I am planning to do. I was going to do it like a week from this, but what I will do is wrap up some of the ongoing series at the moment. So depending on what happens, either this will finish first, or the Wessex series, and then we'll play this after then, depending which finishes first. Now, whatever finishes last will be, I haven't put it on that at the moment, but because I'm not still 100% sure about it. But I probably will do the Game of Thrones RPG series as a series depending on whichever one finishes out of these, out of Wessex or the DAC tournament. The view's not too bad for this series, so I definitely want to do more of the tournament battle series. It's quite fun. So I expect I will do more of this, but at the same time, when it comes to, but I kind of want to look at work on other games. So perhaps, yeah. So perhaps we'll wrap up this Divide and Conquer version 5 tournament battle series, and I may maybe do it on the Sundays, and then it'll be so. But I will just keep it as a random slot. So I might do like a new battle series that will come up on the Sundays. Yeah, so it might come up on the Sundays, and then you'll get a random episodes once a week of this, which isn't massively popular, so I'm not overly bothered about like having it out every 2 weeks. But for this, because I've already started this series, I just want to get this sort of done. So we're gonna do this twice a week and see where we go. And also, and I may, if the views are pretty good after I've done it, then I may consider doing it for like a once a Sunday now and again, depending on if like anything else popped up on the Sundays. Then you get it. Basically, the idea is I'll do a tournament battle series again, but it won't be very frequent. It will just be now and again on a Sunday, occasionally, kind of be like once every 2 weeks, something like that, maybe. So it won't be very frequent. But I did start the stack thing already, so I may as well end it. For this recording, I do have a splitting headache, so I don't actually feel amazing. I'm afraid. Just afraid to drag this over to the other screen. There you go. So yeah, my headaches, I think it's because I just haven't drank a lot. So I'm going to try and drink a lot during this recording. And no, it's not alcohol. It's not alcohol. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on the schedule, really. But I've gone through and I've set up the game already. So Harad, this is our starting army. It's got some Mûmakil there. And I've got another Haradrim army. And you've got Rohan here, a bunch of forces. Medieval Guardians and the Dwarfs as the key army there. And you got some more dwarfs and troops here, which is pretty good. And we're going to show off the Vintner Court Paladins because I just think they're really cool. Oh, I haven't set up the money. Whoops. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on this schedule. I'm quite happy with what I've done. And obviously your thoughts on the tournament thing. But I really want to get like actual campaigns and games and series going that are actual, campaigns rather than this, which is just sort of like it is a campaign, but like but it's not really a linear campaign. It's more just like we select the battle, see who wins, kind of thing. I also don't want to do the Apacheans straight away because there's still things I'm working on. But I kind of want to set up I kind of want to get the submod completed, which is not what I said before. But I just want to get the submod for America's done. Let's see, Apachean. That's Apachean. No, the Court of Paladins. Which, yeah, I kind of want to get the Apachean series on the go once I've set things up completely. I love the look of those guys. So I just kind of want to get everything done, really, to be honest. And it might also think, will I do another like series of this afterwards? Because Sundays will probably. I am going to imagine that Sundays will be faction overviews for for the American series. So I will do a faction overview for each faction, which is only off the top of my head 1, 2, 3, 4, 10 factions. So it'd be like 10 weeks worth of that. There's the Camelrized, pretty neat. I love Harad's roster, though. Pretty cool. They've got some of the Serpent Guards. So they've got some Warlords Cataphracts, Muhad Beastmasters, Serpent Blades. They come with a lot of Candish forces, and which is what you probably noticed because they are in the same sort of vicinity. So it kind of makes sense. You've got some Trollmen Hunters, which throw javelins, which look pretty damn cool. You've got the Saffron Pikemen, Muhad Tribesmen again. That's your Black Snake Guard, it's your bodyguard unit for Harad. Which looks pretty cool. You've got the Shari Blades, which I think is also not Shari Blades. Right, I missed to see him in that. Burrowing Hunters, Wars Guard, seen before, and the Cannon Forces, and of course the Mûmakil, which I just unpause again so we can see the stats. Yes, so the stats: attack of 60, missile attack of 6, and 38 total defense. Now I do see a lot of these guys tend to die pretty easily. So I don't really know why. I see it quite a lot, to be honest, but yeah. See how we're doing this battle. Got some Marauders back there. Varric Lancers, seen those before, and the Sovereign Lancers. Moving over then, did the Shari appear? So they are. There's your Shari Blades, which is pretty neat. Have a look at the units over here. I don't need to show off units all the time, but I kind of like just to preview them and so you guys can have a proper look at them. Rather than be like, yep, here's the army. Right, let's watch them fight. I like to show off the units before they go into battle. Just something I've always done. Southern Archers, catapults and trebuchets. Trollmen Champions, which I think are just so cool. Just can you imagine fighting that in the battlefield? Seeing, you know, some lowly step tribesmen, and you're fighting an army against Harad, and all of a sudden you see these gruesome, brutal looking units of Trollmen Champions coming your way with skulls, fucking curved swords, and yeah, it's just looking fearsome as shit, and you're like, yeah, fuck that, I'd run too. Some raiders, some cataphracts, and nomad horsemen back there. Let's have a look at the Rohirrim. My head's starting to pound, so I probably won't talk much during the recording. Shield Mains of Rohan, really cool unit. Some general cavalry there. Is that the? I think it's Rohirrim. I think Arid skirmishers about there. Guards of Caves, the dwarven units you get for Rohan, which I think are really cool. Yuling Axemen, Urid Swordsman, Helmingers, Riddermark Axemen. How do I pronounce that? Riddermark Axemen. Your archers at the front there. Footman. Dominious Evil Guardians, looking snazzy. Looking spearmen. Peasant guys, I think. Some of these 16 Royal Guards, which is your bodyguard unit for Rohan, you only get 16. Some more archers there. Sword the axes. These are peasant. Got the I can't remember the names. Peasant scouts, I think. We got more of the cavalry here, which look awesome. Rohan's cavalry just look pretty neat. So I think I've shown most of these off. I mean, this isn't the faction overview, so it's not the end of the world if I miss out a few. This is the Royal Bodyguard unit they get, which I think you can isn't the bodyguard. I think maybe 1 or 2 generals have it, I think. The Guardians are back there as well. The Metal Door Wards were pretty good. But yeah, let's begin. I will probably be quiet from around most of this recording. Because every time I talk, my head just starts pounding to shit, so let's not. Have I got the graphics settings on? Yeah. Yep, so as always, the skirmishers just charge straight in, because that's what they do. I hate not do archers there. The Rohirrim, of course, will answer as well. Oh, poison archers. So that'd be the black snake archers. Shari Shadow, sorry. Black snake, no.
Our army's running from the field.
Yes, because our guys are lost. Oh. The dwarves are going against the archers. Not a very good matchup at all. The dwarves fighting alongside the man of the west. Oh, some shot with a trebuchet. I will hop over and see the Mûmakil coming straight for the enemy. Oops, going straight for them apparently. Oh, they're in the way. Whoops. Oh, that sound. Now the Mûmakil are of course archers. They do fire archers up here. You can see him firing.
We've lost half of our
oh fuck! No, they just shot one of the Mûmakil. They are targeting them, I think. Oh, the Ministry of Guidance just got trampled. Yeah. Gondor's finest, not so fine anymore. Some fighting on here between the cavalry and the Supreme Rise of Rohan. Yeah, the Mûmakil are definitely the star of this show. They did lose one of them though, which is interesting. Oh! That ballista's going straight for them. They know exactly what to do there, which is not a bad idea. I think they will target the Mûmakil because they know that's a very dangerous unit. But to be honest, I'm surprised they're just staying there, not doing much. They are moving slightly. Medieval Guardians have lost a severe amount of number there. Barring up against Peasant Militia, don't think they're going to win that fight. Especially with the cavalry in there as well. Pretty much cavalry versus Nomad Warriors. Oh. I thought it was, they were charging them from it. Some dwarfs against the Servant Bladesmen. They're about to get charged by the Arid Lancers. That probably did not help them in the slightest.
The enemy are badly bloodied.
It's always very interesting seeing Rohan up against Harad because they usually don't tend to mix. Oh, they've lost another. It's because they keep staying there and they just keep getting shot at by the ballista crew, which is I mean, they've utterly killed that unit of, I don't know where they've gone. They're so dead I can't even find them. Oh, I don't even know where they are. I think they're dead. Yep. I think they died. Oh, well, here come the Varric Lancers disrupting the catapults, not cavalry. What? Yeah, the Mûmakil, and if they get hit by the artillery, it's a one shot for them. They've run off. They're off. Oh, no one just went down. Bit bugged out there, but that's okay. I think the guys just died. Go over here. Raw Guards fighting up against the various swordsmen who have now gone. The one big advantage that the Rohan have is that their cavalry will utterly... A single charge is done, basically. Although not against the pikemen, they won't. The riders of Rohan riding in there. Very good. One thing again to note is that when it comes to modding, you know, I think it'll be better once I'm not doing so many submods right now, because I'm doing 2 and it's a C on my part. Ooh. Don't know if that'll be that favourable for them, but I think... No. Not at all. That was very stupid by Rohan there, but they're still fighting the pikemen, which is again, very stupid. Oh.
Our men have slain the enemy general. Without him, his troops will lose.
Yeah. Oh wow, look at that Mûmakil just going straight through the footmen. I don't know if he's going to win that though, because there's a lot of spearmen. But, well done. Oh my god, I forgot they could do that. Obviously I could have, you know, turned off the big units like the Mûmakil, Great Beast. Oh, he's dead. I mean, yeah, they're not that... The Mûmakil I feel should be stronger, but at the same time, balance-wise, it could really make the game much harder. Some dwarfs there fighting on against the Warlord's Guard. There's evil Guardians there as well. Not the ones that got crushed by the elephants. Going up against the Trollman Hunters.
Only half the enemy force remains.
The Rohirrim have lost a lot more, I think, because of the... So Harad's just got quite a few. Because Harad's, I mean, if they have good infantry, Harad, they do. So them against, you know, that's always pretty powerful. I mean, Rohan's got a good charge, but I just don't think they can... But once they charge in, they don't tend to charge out, in and out. Whereas you would do when you're controlling the AI, when you're controlling Rohan. You just don't charge out. Oh, they're fighting the footmen there. I think they're going to win that, though. Are they coming to fight? I think so.
We've captured the enemy's general. The enemy general abandons his men.
I think, even though Harad's lost a lot of men, they've... Yeah. But most of the fighting is taking place over here, so we'll stick over here for a bit.
The enemy army flees the field. Pursue and run them
Dwarves fighting on, though. The Melted Door Wards as well, let's have a look at them. Fighting off the cavalry. Looking pretty neat. I mean, Rohan does have some decent infantry, like the Medieval Guardians, Dwarves, Melted Door Wards, they're pretty damn good. But I think Harad also has the numbers, which isn't helping. Oh shit. Some Marauders came in the back there. It's interesting that the Medieval Guardians is quite a unit that's quite readily available for a lot of units, for a lot of men managed factions in the game, which is interesting. Where did the doors go? Oh, there they are. Not many of them left though. Sort of just walking away from the enemy for some reason. I also think the Mûmakil did do quite a fair bit of damage as well. Christ. Who's that? Is that, oh yeah, it's Harad's firing at the guys over here. Your archers are still in the game. Let's see what they get up to. Yeah, part of it's, you know, accurate because, like, the, that's Dolphin Travelers. Because the, battles do go on pretty, they do happen pretty quickly and they do end pretty quickly. By thinking, but yeah, I guess it makes sense because, you know, battles, you know, you're not going to be fighting your enemy army for 2 days. Medieval battles did historically happen very quickly. Whereas, of course, nowadays, obviously, battles go on for a few months and almost in some cases years. Because people bunker down their whole positions. They, Guardians are fighting on to the death there. Trenches are a thing now. Tanks, you know, different. And wars, you know, very different now to it was back in... Where the hell did that go? No idea. Why they're firing the cat bottle, that is so stupid. Very... What are you doing? That's so stupid. Okay. But yeah, I'm looking forward to doing some more stuff on the channel. Now we're getting back, you know, a schedule going and carrying on a bit now, I think, would be good. I do ideally want to drop down to 1 Tier 2 series at a time. That's something we're going to start to work towards. It's just Wessex and Jon Snow and Black Targaryen. That's always quite popular. So the Jon Targaryen thing, I imagine that will go on for a while. Wessex could end quicker, but again, it could go on longer. Who knows? Depends how much story and content I can make out of it, really. It does say. We will see in that regard. And we'll probably drop down to 1 Total War series. That's why I'm not doing this alongside, say, Apachean, because I kind of want to wrap. I need some bit of time to finish all the Apachean stuff anyway, and for the oh my god, I mean, you killed a few, but even then, you killed how many of your own men? That's so stupid. No, 1 Total War series at a time will be enough. I don't need to do any more than that. And then we have the third series, which is ideally want to do other games like RPG game for Game of Thrones, maybe Telltale just for the sake of playing it for the channel. Even though there's no real succession, anything. I don't know.
Behold how our cowardly foe runs.
I don't really know what we do really when it comes to other games on the channel, but I do want to return to Battlefield Earth, get that finished off. I didn't want to do Lego Hobbit again, but I might just replay the whole series. And then maybe look at some submods and mods and whatnot we can do for that and cover that if there's any. I'll have a look. Because there's quite a few Lego mods around. I know Lego Star Wars has the Complete Saga has a bunch of interesting ones that I'd love to have a look at some point. So I definitely want to keep the third series as sort of like we'll cover whatever sort of thing. So yeah, I'd definitely be keen to cover the a third series with different games. I think it'd be nice to keep it something different on the channel rather than Total War to get to in 5 seconds. So yeah, that'd be nice, I think. And we'll keep going with the RPG stuff as well. The Game of Thrones RPG I do want to do. I might do Telltale afterwards as well and finish off the 2 Game of Thrones channels, the Game of Thrones games in existence, because there isn't really that many around. But yeah, Harad won against Rohan, so Rohan's been eliminated, and Harad have indeed won, which they've lost. Yeah. Interesting results there. Rohan did use a lot of, like... Harad lost half their number, like, just over half their number. Rohan lost a lot more than half. Well, almost their entire army, to be honest. For only, what, 300 and 350-ish remaining, just under 400 remaining, really. So Harad's clearly won that war, and there's a shot of that Mûmakil heading over to, I think, is that meant to be around Ithilien, I think. But yeah, that's Harad winning the game. So that's So Harad and Brune will go up against each other next, which will be interesting to see the two Sovereign factions and Eastlings versus Haradrim. That'd be quite cool to see. The next battle, providing I'm going to check my messages, see if my girlfriend's back or not, and I might cover Khazad-dûm in this video, or it might be for. Or I might just send this recording here and come back. Let me check him out. No, she's not home yet, but that's fine. We'll carry on with Khazad-dûm and Erebor next, and we're slowly but surely going through. I could just wrap up. No, we do that, and then I was gonna do. No, it's fine. I guess I could just maybe carry on with Dale and Anduin, to be honest, next. Wasn't that the idea, I think, last time? I did say I was going to do Dale and Anduin, so I probably just did... No, I did say I would do Erebor and Khazad-dûm this episode, so... do you know what? Fuck it. I want to see some dwarfs. I love the dwarfs. Let's see them in action. Let's set up the battle, shall we? But, while we're doing that, I'll continue to talk. But, I mean, the difficulty level of the AI shouldn't change anything. I mean, we're 4 episodes in, screw it at this point. Who cares? Anyway, if anyone needs something to show off, let's up with my cavalry, shall I? We're at it. No, so Khazad-dûm, which stalwart bodyguard is, well, Barden's Guard. But I'll give them Barden's Guard for this because I think there probably will be 2 armies, so they can be the bodyguard for now. Labourers, volunteers. They do get a few Erebor units as well as Erebor troops as well, which is pretty cool. I won't select the Seneth Guard because I'm pretty sure there will be another. Yeah, I think there will be another army there to be mustered in Khazad-dûm. Yats Guard of Erebor, Iron Fist Hammers, Khazad-dûm Reclaimers, Dragon Slayers, First Legion. Hammers of Gundabad, absolute chance. I just love the Dwarf. The Dwarf's just such cool. You may recall we've actually played Khazad-dûm before on the channel. Which I wonder if I do my submod for DAC, which could be ages away. But I wonder if I may return to Khazad-dûm again. But we'll see. If we're doing one terrible series at a time, I probably won't. We'll see how we go. Anyway, where did we get to? Right down to Hammerguard. Axe Throwers, Feiglir, they also get some Elves, the Woodland Sentinels, and courtesy of course, the Noldor of Eregion Submod have a unit of Feanorian Lancers, which is interesting. Very interesting Elven unit there. That's probably the only cavalry they get apart from the Feyed Horsemen. Get Sons of the Fallen, and you get a Feyed Horsemen, a few mercenaries. That's pretty neat. So that's Khazad-dûm. Again, yeah, it depends. I could play Khazad-dûm again. I think I will do vastly different victory conditions though if I ever return to them again in the future, but with one total series at a time I think I will probably just focus on factions that I haven't done as much, so yeah, we'll work that one out when the time comes, but not now. Not in this video. Erebor with team 2. I'd set up the money as well so they will have enough money to last 1,000 years. Erebor has a very small roster compared to Khazad-dûm, who have, with Khazad-dûm you have their own roster, and you have a bunch of Erebor mercenaries and Erebor forces, which gives them more men. But Erebor doesn't have as many, which is interesting. They have Durin's Guard as their bodyguard, which is pretty neat. Infantry. Yeah, they get a few Iron Hill forces, some Stonefoots or Rakani forces, which is pretty neat. Iron Guard as well, which is pretty good. They have their own version of the Khazad-dûm Guardians, which I think if you are a Erebor you can take Khazad-dûm if the Dwarfs of Khazad-dûm end up dying off, which is highly possible. Iron Fist Hammers, which is the Oricani units. I thought didn't Khazad-dûm get them as well? They do, yeah. So while Khazad-dûm have more variety in their roster, they also have Northern Archers, which is not too bad. I'll grab the... I'll get the Sons of the Fallen. That could be the next bodyguard of the next army. No, not Dale. Not Eredluin, sorry. So we're up, want to go up to about there. Which is fine. And then we just go through and read all the units again. There we go. Alright, let's begin. And make sure everything's fine. Yeah. Let's do this. Nothing stands taller than the might of the dwarfs. But I would be in favour of maybe return to Khazad-dûm again because Khazad-dûm is I felt I did end the series a bit early because I ended up killing off Angmar. I killed off Gundabad, Angmar, and I finished off the Mori, obviously. I took out 3 of like the big orc / evil faction in the north, so I think I wrapped up there. I didn't bother fighting Dunland, but you know, who knows? We'll see how much time we have and if I fancy playing them. And we have Cavalry, which I think they're pretty nice. They're very like Scottish in their inspiration. I just love that. And unit roster, to be honest. Now there's a lot of units we're going to see again when I show off the Dwarven units, but we'll go for a look anyway. We start with Erebor first. Erebor come with Dale Cavalry, which is of course which is the mercenary unit you get from when you start around Dale, which I thought Erebor Khazad-dûm used to have, but maybe they're not in their like roster for some reason. Maybe that's been changed since I last played. The Matox, which look pretty neat. Got some of the Iron Guard there, which again, Erebor's very much inspired from the Hobbit films. That's why probably we're one of the most popular factions in DAC. They are very much inspired from the Hobbits and Erebor. Everyone loves the Dwarfs of Erebor. Everyone loves Dane. Everyone loves the Gimli. You got Gimli there, glowing bunch of and you know it's just the Dwarfs of Erebor is just a very cool faction. If you like Erebor, then it's definitely the faction for you. Labourers there. Some more dwarfs. I think these are the ones. Can't remember the name off the top of my head, unfortunately. No, it won't show me. But yeah, I can't remember the name off the top of my head. This isn't a faction overview, so don't. Yeah, I'm not gonna like go. Otherwise, I'd know the names if it was a faction overview, but I don't. These guys with the axes, the Oricani hammers, the Iron Fist hammers, looking. The Oricani just look amazing. Very cool. Is that the bodyguards? Or is that the... Oh, that's the Iron Guard again, but like just with... because they've been brought in again for this unit. Some more warriors. You've got these are the Khazad-dûm Guardians, which have a red shield and golden armor, whereas the Khazad-dûm ones have black shields and more silver-looking armor. But I think both designs look pretty good. I can't remember if Ered Luin have their own, but I think they have their own like blue sort of version, which is pretty cool. Oricani Force there. The Sons of the Fallen at the back here, looking awesome. You just can't go wrong with the Sons of the Fallen, can you? We're showing them. We'll move over here to Khazad-dûm. We've got the King's Shields, which is what that unit the shields was. Dragon Slayers, which looks amazing. Used to be called Dragon Slayers of Ered Mithrin, I remember, or Dragon Slayers of the Grey Mountains now, but they've since been renamed to something more simplistic, which I completely understand. The Reclaimers there, which look goddamn awesome. Been watching Erica Gardurfan's Let's Play of Khazad-dûm recently, and yeah. I tend to rewatch a couple of YouTubers. I just prefer rewatching campaigns. I do actually watching. There's not many YouTubers that I can really watch. I rewatch new campaigns of really. Occasionally I'll tune into if it's a friend of mine, I have a little nose and watch the like first 10 minutes something like that, and then that's it. I don't tend to really watch YouTube videos that I'm not really familiar with. That's Barlin's Guard there, which looks pretty neat. You got a lot of the helmets, some looking like Dragon Slayers, some looking like normal helmets. Still pretty cool. That's Barlin's Guard. I think when you upgrade them, they look a lot different. But we're not doing upgrades here. Ered Luin Militia. You got the Erebor Infantry at the back there. You got the First Legion of Khazad-dûm, which look fantastic. Here's your Iron Fist Hammers again. Axgal of Erebor, that's the unit we saw before. Erebor Infantry. Asgard, I think, is the unit that Gimli has as his bodyguard. Legion Shield Guard, which is awesome. Ered Luin Pikes. Got the King's Axes. Khazad-dûm Guardians. So you can see they're the black shield, and just because I remember them, in my campaign. Iron Guard, and of course, the unit that I absolutely love, probably my favorite unit in the game. The Hammers of Gundabad, who have an amazing stack of 15. Not massively high, but their defense is 33, which is very high. They can't be broken. I think the movement speed's a bit less than the Dwarfs, maybe? Oh, no, it's the same. No, sorry. They can use sharpened stakes. They can be effective against armor. It's so good. That's them. Right, on to the next unit. See what we got here. We got Air Horseman, which is really good for the Anduin Vale as mercenaries. The Dwarf and the Catapult, which looks awesome. The Catapult for Dwarf and Ballista, sorry. The Zenith Guard, which is the bodyguard, looks very Roman in their design, which I'm all for. And the Feanoran Lancers, which is interesting. I think there must be a script in place for perhaps why they get these guys as a unit for Khazad-dûm. Either that or they're not meant to be for Khazad-dûm, but they're just in here anyway. Because, but yeah. Yeah, Fingon, if you're watching, let me know if that's a mistake or if that's intentional. If that's intentional, it's pretty good, because I might end up if I do my submod, which I will do, just maybe not immediately, or maybe not in the near future, perhaps. Let's see, build an accent about there. Then I may include an Elven General, perhaps, for the Dwarfs, maybe two, with the Woodland Sentinels in tow. Erebor Axe Throwers, got the Sons of the Fallen, goddamn fantastic. Erebor Axe Throwers, Blacklot Engineers, Sons of the Fallen. I'm looking forward to seeing the Elves in action for this tournament. This would be quite cool. Seeing the Elves in action would be interesting. Right, let's have a look at it. We'll have a little quick skim through. Most of these we've seen before. Labourers, yep, he knows. Axe Guard, yep, he knows. Iron Guard, he knows. Dwarven Travellers, yep. In the band, yeah. Engineers, I think we've seen those already. King's Axes, Axe Throwers, Northman Archers. We haven't seen them actually, no. Not bad. Their stats are pretty crap compared to like attack of 2, defense 3, missile attack 3. It's really shit. Accuracy is terrible too. So they're just like a helpful archer units, like because the dwarfs don't really get many. But are they much better than the stupid archers? Not that much. Yeah, hammers about there, infantry, guardians, matlocks, Stonefoots, Axe Guards, Labourers, the Dwarven Catapult, and the Sons of Durin. Yeah, Sons of Durin. Sons of Durin. Right, let's carry on. Let's see how this goes. This will be probably longer, I imagine, because the dwarves don't move that fast. Just time 6 a bit. Obviously, the catapult is the. It's gonna be the best bit of this. Here it goes. Up it goes. Where's it gonna go? Ooh. Lifting them up as well. Oh, right in the middle of the Iron Guard and the. Yeah, watching the artillery fly is going to be fantastic in this battle. Okay, the horsemen get some shots off, I imagine. See the Elven Sentinels firing out for them, which you get if you. I think some of them you get as scripts, I think. Iron Guard going against the Axe Throwers. Okay, and the Erebor Axe Throwers staying still with the Iron Guard slapping them up.
Our army is tiring.
The Fade Horsemen better probably move out of the way before they get hit by the dwarves. Ooh. We see some. It's interesting to see dwarves up against, you know, themselves. Because traditionally the elves don't, and dwarves don't tend to fight one another, same with the elves. Oh, and the elven cavalry is straight in there. Bit of a taster as to what may come with the elves. King's Warriors getting there against the King's Warriors. Fantastic. But the clash. Erebor stretch themselves a bit thin there, but here there goes the King's Axes straight in there. Calling the Mattocks there. Nine fists going straight in there. Again, this battle will be very evenly matched, so it's very interesting to see who will come out on top here. It's the Dragon Slayers, look at them. Oh. What a unit. What a unit. Sorry about the dwarves. Watching them going in battle is just some fantastic. It's just amazing. Oh, let's see. Khazad-dûm Guardians going straight in there. Oh, there's the Gundabad Hammers over there. Oh. Dwarfs against dwarfs is very interesting, really. All the Sons of the Fallen against Hammer of Gundabad, interesting matchup. Fader in camp and battle, I think. Bjorn and Axeman are in there as well. Interesting fight, interesting matchup. Where's the Elven for like everyone cavalry pushing on through there and going for what it seems the King's axes. There's Elven warriors. Yep, they're charging in. Watch them charge in. Ooh. It was 87. Now there's 47. Oh my, 40. Almost still going down. Wow. They're just fantastic. Crossbows. Are they firing? Oh no. Someone just got shot there. Ooh. Yeah, this will be a very even matchup, really. I'm very surprised. So far, it seems that Erebor has lost a few more, I think. Probably because his cavalry charges from the archers and the Zenith Guard are in. Dwarfs and elves fighting alongside each other. It's always nice to see. Where'd that go? Oh, yeah, I didn't see what's going on over here. The Elven Cavalry up and against the Iron Fist Hammers. Not the best matchup for them. Oh, there's a few... where's that going? Oh, just near to the brick. Oh, that's close. Heirloom pikes there. And obviously whoever wins out of this lot go up against Erod Lewin, so another very even matchup again. Should be interesting. All of them and the pickaxes going. And they're straight in there. Oops, we're hit by the Feanor Lancers again. They have to blend a black lock, very bloody up sigil there. Archers going up against the cavalry, which for some reason they're not charging in. Oh, where's that going? Oh, wow. Yeah, a bit of friendly fire there, I think, but yeah, the Khazad Guardians in there, look at them. Oh. This looks so good, doesn't it, the dwarfs? It's just so good. The artwork and the model design are just absolutely fantastic. They really do. Hammerguard against the Guardians again. And the Sons of the Fallen as well. Bit of an difficult matchup there. They're cavalry down to 4, god. Some Iron Hills and Dwarven Labourers against the Iron Fist Hammers there and the more Dwarven Labourers. Labourers versus Labourers. Militia there. So far it seems very even really. I mean, Erebor's slightly more of Erebor have died actually. I think the Lancers have definitely helped. Oh, the cavalry in fighting the Deepened Guard. They're off. Oh no, they're not off. No, okay. I was wrong. Nope. Barnes Guard's going against the archers. Oh, they turn around. Never mind. They just keep running away, I think that's why. They're moving the catapult up. I think they've run out of their mortar. So I think we're about to see soon, hopefully. I'm going to get time 6 on it. So we can see the
Good tidings. The enemy general lies dead.
That's an advantage for Khazad already. Yeah, come on, show me. Don't get too close, you're going to get caught in battle. What the fuck are you doing? Oh, was that one's going to destroy it? Yeah, you're going, okay. What the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you fucking idiots? We were going to see the, no, they've just given up and they've just charged him and, okay. What the hell? We were going to see, of course, the, potentially the, grape shot, but obviously not because they've just charged in. I think Khazad-dûm are winning this. Although, yeah, I think they, I mean, it's not much of a percentage difference, but I think they are still winning. Although they might lose their general if they leave him on his own. With the aid of the Elven forces for Khazad-dûm and a lot more variety of their troops, I think definitely going to help Khazad-dûm here. It just seems like Khazad-dûm seems to just circling them up a bit. I can't remember, have I ever seen dwarves fight one another? I mean, there are some rumour, of course, that the Easterns of it, some dwarves have turned to the side of evil, but I don't know if this. I can't remember if there's any like talk of them actually fighting one another though. But who knows? It's one of those sad things about Lord of the Rings that Tolkien died before he had time to really finish it, well, properly anyway. I mean, he finished the books, the main thing, but like also he didn't have time to really flesh out as much the lore, I think, as he would have hoped, I think. But who knows? Christopher did a lot of good work on publishing a lot of his notes and whatnot, which I think is very good. But it's a shame, really, that of course we didn't really get much of a more stuff. Oh, that the Feanor and Lance are still alive, proving their valor. Which just goes to show that the Noldor of Eregion are going to have a very good advantage when it comes to this tournament, which is, which I figure what's going to be. It's going to be either the High Elves, Noldor of Eregion. It's going to be an Elven faction of some sort. But then again, the dwarves could still have the advantage. But so you never really know. Who knows really? Nothing's set in stone in this. Know where they're going. There. Elven cavalry. Utterly overpowered as well. Although the shields do have spears. And they are dying. But with alongside them fighting as well, it's going to be, yeah. I think Erebor have lost this. Oh no, yeah. They're taking a lot more casualties now. But again, the odds are very close. Very close. I thought this battle would be more slower than I thought, but... Six hammers are good no matter remain.
The enemy are badly bloodied.
Here they go. Here they go. Oh. Oh, wow. Oh, 9 of his hammers are circling around.
Our men have slain. Behold how our cowardly
Erebor lost our other general, so I think that might be... Erebor might now be at a disadvantage, so the elves come in. I think they come in, yeah. I don't know why they're... Ivor's hammers versus sentinels? Ooh, I don't know if that's going to go well for the elves. No. Not at all. The defense isn't too bad, but then the attack isn't too bad, but the defense is not going to be very high. And against the fucking Oricani dwarves, they're kind of screwed in that regard. I mean, they're holding on, but I don't... Yeah, they're starting to lose a lot of men. Oh no, the Blacklaw engineers just showed up to help. They probably obviously run out of ammunition. And the Bjornings are in as well. Nice. I did do quite some time ago custom battles, like making up different scenarios and whatnot, which some of them got a hell of a lot of views. But I think the ones actually when I was recreating the historical battles got more views, I think. Like recreating certain battles from Game of Thrones, recreating certain historical battles. They got a lot of views, like I'm talking thousands, and this was like before, this is, when I made videos back in like 2016, 2017. Well, I got fuck all views anyway. So, and those ones all stood out as getting more, which is quite interesting. Even back then, really. I've always like, you know, I've done the old custom battle here and there, but I did do like a remaster of the Deepwood battle, but I just don't. I can't get into custom battles as much as I can campaigns. This is interesting though because this is the tournament thing. This is more like it's interesting for me to see who's going to come out on top, and it's just cool to watch some of these battles take place, and see who comes out on top overall, really. Where of course, you know, with where it's just me creating a custom battle. I mean, there's some sort of scenario in it, but I'd rather just recreate that scenario in Total War itself in the campaign setting, or you know, just with yeah, with the campaign setting, or maybe perhaps something different, or just doing CK2 for example, rather than just, you know, a custom battle where either side could win. Just doesn't really give me much. It's like, oh yep, well those guys will win one, and then that's it, pretty much. That's the end of the battle. I couldn't do what I've seen a lot of people YouTubers do it, where they just record custom battles, and for that's literally their content, and they only really do it for views. I'm always certain it's for the views, to be honest. That's literally the only reason they do it, because campaigns are like fun, don't get me wrong, but unless you have like a proper audience and backing viewing to watch campaigns, you're not going to get that many views. That's why I think you see a lot of people that do tend to stick with the custom battles as overall content and of course money making, but I just don't. Even then, you know, campaigns, there's something about a campaign, like, you know, playing as dwarves, taking on an army of like thousands of orcs and vanquishing them from the field. There's just something so amazing about that, and then carrying on, or being pushed into a difficult scenario and you're, you know, against it on all sides, and the fact you then triumph and beat them all back, and then you can push on to like Barad-dûr and take the Black Gate and whatnot. There's just something about that as a campaign that interests me a lot more. Rather than a custom battle, I just couldn't give two shits about. Especially, it's battle replays they cover, and battle replay is fine. Yeah, that's cool. Cool to watch the. Generally, it's cool, interesting to see, you know, who wins out of the multiplayer on the multiplayer setting. But again, it's just, I just like, you know, people fighting against each other, and then for like sometimes there's no scenario at all. It's just this faction fights this faction, and it's just so boring to me. I just can't. I could never do it for myself. And I respect the people that do it. Like, fair enough. If you want to do that, that's entirely up to you. But I just couldn't do that. That's all. It just isn't. You know, I couldn't. That's not the kind of content I like to do. Really. The Guardians fighting them. I think they're winning actually. Oh no, they're up against the First Legion. There's some more Guardians over there. Not. I don't know. They're in the same fight. Hello. That. Oh, they're doing the. I don't know what they're doing. I don't think we've seen the grape shot in this video, but the Guardians are moving in now. They've slaughtered that First Legion man. More of them coming in. Wait, this other guy's dope. Yeah. The Guardians are the ones left. That's left now. I think just time 6 to be honest. Good and bad hammers are in. The elves are charging in, so they've got a bit of like, some of the AI is quite smart when it comes to charging in. So they're coming in again for another charge. Oh, it's pulled out for some reason. Yep. We'll watch them fight on. There's only 4 left now. Pikes are in there, hammering them with the pikes, stabbing them with the pikes. Yep. The last one fights on. Looks like Erebor's out. Which, you know, I'm sure they did a good go, but Erebor has just proven themselves not to be the victors of this. Khazad-dûm has outnumbered them, and he's dead.
Behold how our cowardly foe runs.
Yeah, the Khazad-dûm, some of the dwarfs are like, you know, they're sort of like they never flee, they never rout in some battles. So that's why you saw their That Guardian unit wouldn't flee because they don't route. I'll show you an example. Because they can't be broken, so they will just fight to the death, which is pretty good. But that is the end of this video, and yeah, it's very interesting. Yeah, it just seems, yeah, Khazad-dûm got the better of them, and I think that's what led them to victory. To be honest, they did lose. They still lost a lot of men. Like, then you got like they've still got 1,000 left out of all that, which is interesting. But yeah, that's the end of that. I did. Oh, do you know what? I can't remember. I'll save the replay. You've seen the battle. I don't need to really save the replays. I'm not really bothered, to be honest. But yeah, if people want me to start saving replays, and comment in the comment section and make yourselves known to me that you want to see the videos. But that is all for this recording. I have enough for next week, I think, which is fine. Khazad-dûm have won, so Khazad-dûm go up against Ered Luin next. Will be interesting. Yeah, I probably will do Dale and Annual Vale, and then we'll do Ardnaim, Dairomoth for the next video, and then the videos after that will be the elves. Well, the William is men, but there's also elves there too, so I can get away with it. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see now with Dale and Anduin Vale. That could be an interesting one. And Dairomoth and the Ardnaim. Yeah, again, very interesting. But that is all for now. There's not much for me to say. That is all for this video, but that'll be enough for now. If I could quickly double check how much I've done video-wise. You might see my voice. I'm checking on the other screen. So I've seen a lot of shit about this Madam Web film, which hasn't really interested me in the slightest. I just don't really care what Sony's doing, unless you're gonna add in, you know, the actual Spider-Man that I care about. Then I'm not overly invested. Yes, that'd be enough. 20th. Yeah, so there's nothing next week. That's fine. I'll probably might do a bit more here and there, but that's enough for next week anyway. Next, I'll probably go record. Is it Wessex I need to record? Not really, no. I could probably play a bit more of Jon Snow, to be honest. I know I've already recorded like 3-4 hours of it, but I'm just so enjoying the Jon Snow campaign. I'm absolutely all sold to do some more of it. I still got loads of episodes to actually upload. I've finished the rendering, so I'll probably get on that, to be honest. And yeah. But yeah, other than that, that's nothing else really to say. Yeah, very interesting results today. Khazad-dûm beat Erebor, which is interesting. I wasn't sure who would come out on top in that. It'd be interesting to see now who wins against Ered Luin. That's the next one. And then whoever wins out of that goes up against the next faction. Which, Numenorians versus Dwarfs, which would be interesting. And then on this side, you've got the Orcs pretty much versus, well, Khand is obviously interesting. That's against Moria. And then you got Orcs versus Orcs pretty much. And then eventually Orcs will win out of whoever that is. And over here, obviously you got the Dunedain, Dulland, which has been interesting to see who wins that. I think Dunedain will win. Just because Dunedain, I think, have better units. Although, because if Duns have had their touch-up, they could, of course, be a bit different. Easlings of Rune. And Harad, yeah, that'd be an interesting one. And then whoever wins out of that will go up against next ones. You got the Elves event. Whoever wins out of those two will go against Lothlorien, which could be either Noldor or High Elves. Be interesting to see who wins out of that, but I think the High Elves and the Noldor are going to have a bit of an edge in this tournament, which is why I wanted to do it. I didn't want to do the tournament. I could have just done the tournament just 26 base faction conversion to either DAC, but I wanted to add the Noldor of Eregion because it's a new faction, and I thought, you know what, fuck, sod it, why not add them in? You know, what's the worst that can happen? And I thought it just adds a bit more to just a regular normal DAC tournament, really. So yeah. But that's all for now. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Next one is Dale and the Anduin Vale, and then eventually the Ardnaim and Dairomoth, which is interesting. This video has gone a bit longer than I thought it did, but that might just be because I had to recap you on the schedule and some other things. So yeah, if it goes on a bit longer, then I might start splitting the videos into one part of one battle and then the other one. See how much time I got. We'll see. If we're doing like 2 videos a week, I probably will try and stick to half an hour episodes if I can. But again, it depends what happens really, because some of these battles you can't really cut off halfway. You have to like finish them off really. So yeah. It's the same when you like campaign. If I'm doing for Total War like the Apache instance, I'm in the middle of a battle, I'm not going to cut you off like just after the like in the middle of the battle while it's all going on. Like it just seems I wouldn't do that. I'd end the episode like literally after the battle, but I wouldn't do it like in the middle of the battle. Like, what the hell? That's just that's my golden rule. I just would never do that while I'm playing the game. I like if I'm doing a Total War campaign, ending off during the battle, like just before it, like right in the middle of the battle, right this. Just as you're fighting in like the very middle of the battle, like your very middle time of the battle, and you're like, right, I'm gonna pause the video there and just end the video there. Like in the middle of the battle, it's like, what the fuck? That's just something I wouldn't do, to be honest. But yeah, that's all for now. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next episode. Farewell. And yeah, again, if you have any thoughts, I haven't really got any so far. But again, if you have any like mods or any submods suggestions that you'd like me to cover next. I went to going back to old version of DAC and covering that to compare the units and differences really, but I do still think the High Elves would come out on top if I went back to earlier versions of Divide and Conquer really. But again, I'm curious to hear your thoughts. Let me know what you think. Let me know what other mods you think would work quite well for this tournament idea. Again, the tournaments will be taking a bit of a backseat as we return to actual Total War campaigns. And I guess again, I would like to do, of course, the RPG game. Just to really finish off the Game of Thrones thing, because there's only like 2 main Game of Thrones games I can think of, apart from like Westeros Total War and Secret 2 Game of Thrones, obviously. So it's the Telltale and the RPG game. So I think I'll make it my mission to finish those 2 as Game of Thrones games, and then Telltale. I don't know what, because the Telltale game, it just ends in such a difficult way, because the foresters are basically unlanded, pretty much. So, if I was to continue in CK2, I'd have to... I'm not quite sure what I'd do, to be honest. I'd have to really whack my head around the bush a bit and give myself a proper, like, think as to how I would bring back House Foresters after the events of the Telltale series. But, like I said, I don't know. I really don't know. I think I'd have to edit up the Feast for Crows scenario a fair bit. Which, to be honest, I think it might lead into maybe I may even proper make a submod of Secret 2 Game of Thrones for the Feast of Crows. I properly work on that and then just go from there. But there's so many events for Feast of Crows, which is slightly irritating. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Really, We'll see what happens. But I would like to do the Game of Thrones games. I'll finish those 2, and then we'll probably move on to Battle for Middle-earth again. Because we have done the Evil campaign already, which I probably won't remaster. I don't need to remaster it. It's a waste of my time, to be honest. So I probably won't bother remastering Battle for Middle-earth. I might remaster the Lego Hobbit series, maybe. But that's just because I wanted to do... Just things that I wanted to do in that series that I didn't do. But again, I'll look into... Or looking to probably do that again, and it also leads in a nice little way for me to. I want to do Lego Hobbit again, and then it goes into a Lego Lord of the Rings series. Is my idea, but I would like to do Battle for Middle-earth after that. It's a strategy game. It's Lord of the Rings. It's quite popular. I did last time, and we've done the Evil campaign already. So I've already started it. I kind of want to finish the good campaign, and then move on to the second game, the Rise of the Witch King DLC, and then move on probably to, I can imagine, yeah, I was going to say. Move on. Maybe there might be a few mods for me to cover for Battle for Middle-earth. I'm pretty sure there are a few around. I'm pretty sure it was getting reforged at one point, but I don't know what happened there. I don't know if that's even a thing at the moment. It might be. But I know there are a few submods and mods out there for Battle for Middle-earth that I might be interested in, perhaps. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Nothing's set in stone yet, but that's stuff I would like to do. Whether or not we will do them is a whole different situation. But again, that is sort of the plan. We'll see how well that plan follows. But anyway, that's all for now. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Thank you, and farewell.